This is the official PvP tier list for Demonfall 1.5. It's official because I'm better than you. The specs in trash tier are the only ones unviable to use in ranked. You can still get Hashira ranked with them, but you'll need a lot of luck and skill to do so, much more than any other spec. String is by far the worst spec in all of Demonfall. It has decent combos, but since its best moves string pull and thread cage are blockable, it has no way to initiate a combo whatsoever. Literally holding F is enough to make a string user cry. Next up is water breathing, simultaneously the hardest breathing to get and the worst one of all. The problem with water is the fact that it doesn't have any offensive capabilities whatsoever. Its defenses are good, but it forces the user to only be able to play passively. As a Tomiyaka, I have to tell you to drink a breath indite. Don't get trapped into using water by the thought of having a special clan ult. Dead Calm is by far the worst ult out of all of them. Its start up is so ridiculously slow that I can literally walk out of its range, not dash. Walk. Not to mention water's only good mobility move, Striking Tide, can literally, I kid you not, be blocked by basic demon NPCs. I'm not joking or capping here, try it out yourself. If you don't breath indite water away, you'll regret it. This is me before removing the curse known as water, and this is me after. The specs in C tier are still pretty bad, but they have something going for them. Very much unlike the ones in trash tier. The weakest C tier spec is wind breathing. It has slow cast time and suffers from the string issue, with both of its best AoE moves being blockable. But unlike string, it has a guard break in Lotus Tempest, with similar cast animation as the two blockable AoE moves, which allows it to actually initiate a combo. All in all, wind feels like an upgraded version of string in every aspect. Moving on, we have Dark Thunder also in C tier. Dark Thunder is a very bad demon art, but it has one move that is pretty damn OP. That move alone is enough to propel it from trash to not trash. Combos, with M1S only surpassed by one other spec in the game. Afterwards, we have Flame Breathing. It's basically what water can be, if the developers actually bothered giving it offensive capabilities. Flame's knockup in Hyper Armor allows it to punish offensive players as good as water user can. And it has good offensive capabilities with dash and range move with its passive that burns you after each hit. Sprinkle the Ringoku ult on top of all that and you have a literal monster of a breathing. You can actually combo someone that doesn't have iframe after landing a Ringoku ult with good timing by using the knock-up, just as they get up from Ringoku's ragdoll effect and initiating a combo. And finally, we reached it, the tier of the gods, the supreme tier, the broken tier, the meta tier. Coming in at the third place, we have the breathing that have been nerfed over and over by spiteful devs, but no matter how many times it got nerfed, it persevered. The breathing, known for its combo potential and get out of jail free card, Breath of the Mist. Even now, with 1m1, a Mist user can do about 100 damage in combo, and escape any combo with their low CDI frame move. It is 1 out of 2 breathing that can escape that way. Aside from those broken attributes, it can also do the cliché anime swordsman move, nothing personal, kid, which only fails 1 out of 10 against people who knows how to block well. Need I say more? This breathing is evergreen, no matter how many times it is nerfed, it'll never fall below meta. At second place, we have the breathing with flames damage over time on steroids, Breath of the Insect. Its iframe move is inferior to Mist's, but it makes up for it in other aspects. Insect's first skill without poison do about 40 damage. It's blockable, but when you try to counter, you'll get stabbed 1,000 times. And if you get hit by its second skill, the best course of action if you aren't another insect user, mist user or shadow user, is to press Alt F4, as you're already dead. The usual insect combo, 4, M1S, second skill, followed up by another 4 M1S and fourth skill do so much poison damage over time that you'll die unless you're a demon or Himejima monk. Its cooldown got nerfed, but that did nothing in making it weaker. At the top of this list, the undisputed number 1, strongest spec in Demonfall, is Shadow Demon Art. Paired with Greatsword, it's basically an auto win. I haven't heard of a nerf coming soon either. It can outlast any other spec and chip their HP down, or just land a black hole and they are pretty much dead. Hell, half the time you can't even dash or M1 because your stamina has been sapped. As an insect user, I admit that even I will lose to this spec 7 out of 10 times. It's the only demon art with an iframe move, and this iframe move is special since you can move at high speed unlike the others. If you somehow manage to lose with Shadow Greatsword, you're not bad at the game, you have brain damage. And that concludes my tier list. Leave a like if you like this video or leave a dislike if you dislike this video. Remember that skill can and will supersede a good spec, unless it's Shadow Greatsword.